What is going on, guys? This is Steve Halverson here. Today's video, we're going to be talking about yard signage and how to level up your yard signs so you can generate more leads, track more traffic, have more conversations, be in more one-to-one conversations, and ultimately help more people and close more deals. See, the problem is right now that the yard signs that most realtors use are very outdated. I mean, it's older than you. The strategy that's currently used in yard signs was the same strategy used by the Roman Empire. So it's definitely has not advanced with technology, and it creates a problem that you may not even know exists. It's I mean, how many times are you replenishing your business card holder or your flyer, that flyer delivery system, that little plastic container that somehow still allows rain and weather to get in there and destroy your collateral? So those days are over. You don't need that anymore. You just need a Facebook Messenger scan code. If you don't know what that is, I'll show you how it works. The beauty of that is that you're not asking someone to download an app that they're not familiar with. They already have the app. Facebook Messenger is on 1.4 billion phones and growing. It's massive right now. The attention being placed in Messenger is staggering. The open rates are huge. I mean, you're talking 90+% open rates. Whereas with email, it's just as powerful as an email subscriber, but even more powerful because the open rates and the click-through rates are huge. I mean, 20 years ago when people were using email, that's when inbox zero was really a thing. People read all their messages. From a business standpoint, you could pretty much guarantee that if you sent someone an email, it was going to get read. Well, now that's not the case anymore. People are spending less and less time in email, and they're using apps like WhatsApp and Facebook Messenger and Instagram to communicate. I mean, the number of messages right now flying back and forth through Messenger, it's staggering. It's 10 billion messages being sent back and forth in Messenger every month. So, and those numbers are only going up. And so we know from Facebook themselves publishes this information. The open rates are like over 90%. So, and email is less than 30. I mean, do you want a 90% chance that your message is going to get read, or do you want a less than 30% chance? I know which one I'd rather use, and it should be obvious, right? And so the advantages are plentiful in using this type of a strategy on your yard sign, and it's very inexpensive to deploy too, which is great. I mean, you don't have to make any wholesale changes to your yard signs. Some people would, like to take their yard sign and maybe redesign one side of it, so you don't have to remove your picture, your website, or anything like that. Here, I'll just show you one real quick so you can see what I'm talking about. So your standard yard sign would be, here, let me move my camera down here. So, pretty standard, good looking yard sign. Don't change that. Leave it the way it is, and then flip it around and put something like this on the other side. Put some type of little instruction manual there. It shows people how to get to their scanner, which is already there, by the way. If you don't know it is, go open your Facebook Messenger and click on the little people button in the bottom. Click on the little add button in the top, and you'll see a button right here for scan code. Just click on that, and you'll see a screen that looks just like this. You can line up this little scanner with this scan code, which is my scan code. I think that might be a demo for Messenger automation if you scan that one. And then there's a scan code on this page somewhere. If you're watching this on Facebook or in a group or on my landing page, I'll give you a button or a scan code. You can download this template for free. I'll give it to you because I want you to get value from this and start using this strategy so you can close more deals and deliver a better client experience to the people that are visiting your yard signs, right? So that, the people that walk up to your yard signs today, you have no idea who they are. You can't follow up with them. Whereas if someone scans your code, you're immediately going to get notification in your messenger that someone's, requesting information about a home. Then you can either manually go in there right now. That doesn't cost you anything. Whatever the printing cost is to print this and hang it underneath your sign. So you could take your standard fair real estate sign and then just use those little hooks beneath it to hang something that looks like this, and just say, hey, scan this code to get information right away, or use it in your open houses, or put it on your business card. Right? There's all kinds of different ways you can use this scan code to increase the number of conversations that you're having, which, as you know, every conversation you have is another opportunity to create a relationship, build rapport with a new human being and close more deals. So, start using this. You need this on your yard sign, so that way you have subscribers, you have more subscribers, you have more conversations, more opportunities, and you're differentiating yourself from all the other yard signs, right? Because we know from experience that the yard sign right now, it still serves a wonderful purpose, because now the neighborhood knows that your house is for sale. Maybe one of your neighbors wants to buy your house. Maybe the guy across the street that you didn't talk to for the last 5 years is interested in buying your house. So the minute that yard sign goes up, some neighborhoods move very quickly. The yard sign can deliver now with this scan code content to all the eyeballs that are driving by it, right? Because there's some families, like that's what my family did recently when we moved. We had a pretty good idea of the communities and the zip code that we wanted to live in, and we would occasionally just drive around and see what was available, check the curb appeal, right? Because a lot of times when you're doing this pre-shopping activity on Zillow or Realtor.com, you can't really get a true sense of the curb appeal of a home without driving it. So then what do? You hop in the car, you go drive the neighborhood, and you see the sign, and then you either walk up and grab the flyer off of there, which gets lost, or if you have this scan code, the minute I scan that code, if that's your yard sign, then you can ask me if I have a realtor. Right? What if I don't have a realtor right now? And I scan your code, and you're in a conversation with me, and we develop a relationship, and you say, hey, do you have a realtor? And I say no. Right? I mean, how many deals, how many referrals, how much more business could you do if you had, tracking on your yard sign? Which, I think I already said this, but if someone takes your card or your flyer, you have no way of tracking that. You have no way of knowing who took it. And then you got to spend more time and money replenishing that inventory that either gets damaged by rain or whatever, or just gets emptied out because a lot of people come and take all your flyers out. So definitely a worthwhile strategy to start using in your yard signs immediately. And I'm going to give you this template. I'm actually going to give you this one as well, so that way, because you don't want to put my scan code on there, right? You want to use your own scan code, obviously. So take this sort of strategy, take this template. You just want to make sure that on the sign somewhere is some basic instructions on how to get to the scanner in their Facebook Messenger. Because even though there's so much attention in Messenger right now, even though there's so much activity being placed in Messenger right now, a lot of people don't know that there's a scanner built into that system. So you just want to show them where the scanner is, and do yourself a favor, open up your Messenger and follow this little step-by-step thing. Click on these buttons so you can see the scanner for yourself, and then scan the code that I'm going to give you right below this video, and then you can download this template. It should be in a zip file, so you can just give it right to your designer or give it to your sign person and say, hey, make me a little hanger that looks like this with my scan code on it. And you can get your scan code inside Messenger. So like if you open up Messenger and you click on this little, once you're in this area right here, this little button right here will pull up your particular scan code. You just stick it on the page, stick it on your material, stick it on your business card, stick it on your open house information, and start using it, because you will get value out of it. So let me know if you have any questions, guys. You definitely want to be in Messenger, because that's where your clients are. You will get results from this if you just use it. And let me know if you have any questions. Thanks, guys. Make it a good one.